Welcome back to the channel. I've just arrived at London Heathrow Terminal 5, where tonight I'm going to be getting a flight to Rio de Janeiro. South America is going to be my 5th continent, and tomorrow morning when I arrive I'm going to be getting an Uber at 5:30 in the morning to see my 4th wonder of the world, Christ the Redeemer. So some of the main things to consider with this trip, I had to have a vaccination. It was yellow fever. If you're from the UK, the Foreign Commonwealth Office advise which vaccinations you need. The majority of them you can get on the NHS, but yellow fever you have to pay for. So I went to a private clinic, and it costs roughly £75 to £100 when you do it privately. But the main barrier, as far as I'm concerned with this trip, is having the actual confidence to go. The way that I see this, I have a British passport, I've got access to funds to fly, but it's just getting the courage to just get up and get on the plane. If you read all the reviews and watch YouTube videos on Rio, there's lots of clickbait talking about the dangers and safety concerns within Rio. I'm going to stick to the tourist trail. I won't be going to any like favelas or anywhere that I shouldn't be visiting. So fingers crossed, we will have a good trip. Arrived at Rio de Janeiro. The flight was 11 hours from Heathrow. It's now 5:30 in the morning local time. So the plan is to get changed in a cubicle, and then I'm going to try and find either an Uber or a taxi to head over to Christ the Redeemer. Hopefully that'll be in the next 2.5 hours. So I just managed to find a cubicle to get changed in. It's quite warm already, even though it's 5:30. Okay, thank you. So I just came through the border control, so I had to stop filming, but this lady behind me here sold me a taxi ticket, and I paid 149 Real. If I just show you, I've got like a QR code, and this is the arrivals hall. So this is where you collect your baggage. And it seemed pretty straightforward, but I've just got to go through customs now, and I've got to look out for the stand where the taxi official is, and then I think it's just a case of giving the QR code, the ticket, to a taxi driver. I won't need to exchange any money, and it should be a straightforward shuttle to the train. What could possibly go wrong? You're going to be on YouTube, so okay. I'm so happy to meet you. Thank you. Say hello. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. So what happens now?
The driver coming here.
Oh, you're not the driver.
No.
Oh, so okay. So that was pretty straightforward. As soon as I arrived, in the departures area where you pick up the baggage, or the baggage reclaim, there was a lady offering a taxi service. I paid using my credit card, and she gave me a QR code, the ticket like this. When I left the customs area, somebody recognised that I had the ticket on me. He took me to the official stand, and he helped me get the taxi with my driver here. Hello.
Hello.
So we're now heading to the train for Christ the Redeemer, and I think it's going to take roughly 30 minutes, and this is my first glimpse of Rio de Janeiro. It's a little bit cloudy, overcast, but it's first thing. I reckon in about an hour or two when we get to the top we'll have some good weather. So I will catch you at the train for Christ the Redeemer. I've made it to the train station for Christ the Redeemer. So I bought a voucher online. I'm just going to exchange that.
Today's date, your name and signature.
Got my ticket. That was really straightforward. It took like 5 minutes to exchange my voucher into this ticket here. And yeah, we'll get onto the train. I think it's over there, the queue. Ooh, this is going to be busy.
Garrafinha de água, hein, gente? Olha a água.
Pueden admirar un hermoso paisaje de Río de Janeiro.
So I've just walked up the steps from the train that takes you up to the top of the mountain. A little bit out of breath, but less than 24 hours ago I was in the centre of England at home, and now I'm at the bottom of my fourth wonder of the world in Rio. So it's 5 days since I left Christ the Redeemer, and I came straight here on an Uber once I got to the bottom to Copacabana Beach. It took roughly about 20 minutes to get here in a car, and ever since then I've been going around the city using Ubers and 1 or 2 tours that have picked me up from my hotel. So I just want to go over one of the barriers that I talked about at London Heathrow Terminal 5 before I came on this trip, and that's, is it safe for Europeans to come to Rio? And my answer is yes. I haven't felt in any danger the whole time that I've been here. I got Ubers direct from my hotel to each of the tourist attractions, or I had an organised tour where they picked me up and dropped me off. I made the conscious decision that I was never going to go into any favelas, and I've never really put myself in any danger. This beach area here is really safe, and there's lots of security as well and police, and yeah, I've never felt in any danger. You can see the beach wraps round until eventually directly in front of me here is Sugarloaf Mountain. On this side, and just over those tree line there, is the beginning of Ipanema Beach. My hotel is about 500 meters in this direction. I'll put the link in the description below. But as far as wonders of the world are concerned, Christ the Redeemer is probably my second favorite after the Colosseum. So if you ever got the opportunity to come here, in my opinion, it's perfectly safe. 4 or 5 days in Rio is just about right. And if you can get over the anxiety of either the danger, the costs, or the long flight, you'll have a wonderful time. So that covers this video. Make sure you click here to see my helicopter tour. But for the time being, I'm signing off from Rio. I'm going to hit the beach and top up this tan. Until next time, take care.